Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? It's your buddy Jex coming right at you from Cinebro Supreme in my video vault, and I hope you're all having a good day. As for myself, I'm having an awesome day. You're about to find out why. I went on a road trip today with my girlfriend. Went to this little town. It's about an hour drive. Doing some movie shopping, hoping to find some cool stuff, and did I ever. All VHSs. Man, I bought so many movies, and I'm about to share them with you. I'm so excited. But first, I'd like to start with this is a VHS that was given to me a few days ago by my best friend Lucas. I've talked about him before. Been best friends since we were 4, and he was in town this week, and he got me Cyborg, Van Damme, which I've never seen. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks like something my style. So I can't wait to take a look at that. Cyborg. So yeah, thank you, Lucas. Special thanks. You're the man. Now let's get to today's purchases. I'll start with the first shop I went to. We went to a little pawn shop. It had a little selection, but not too much. But I managed to find a few. I got Silence of the Lambs, the original Orion home video release, which is cool because it's in the SP mode. You gotta watch out for that because a lot of the Orion videos from the early 90s came in the EP mode, which I just hate. I'm not gonna get started on that, but yeah, the SP mode edition. I thought, why not? Silence of the Lambs, which I'm embarrassed to say I've never seen it yet. Heard so much about it, and I'm gonna watch it. I have a VHS of it now. I thought for that price, these were $2 a piece. Not too bad. So, Silence of the Lambs. Can't wait to watch it. Here's another one I haven't seen but heard a lot about. It's Rosemary's Baby. This is the special Paramount Pictures commemorative edition. So I'm really curious to see this because a few days ago Alex and I, Alex, my Cine brother, we were watching Bravo's 100 top 100 scary movie moments, and this was in it. Rosemary's Baby. I can't remember what number it was, but they showed a scene where Mia Farrow gets like molested or by some sort of demon. I don't even know what the hell is going on, but it's like you don't know if it's a dream or if it's real. I was just like, whoa, this looks messed up. So I have to see it for myself. I want to see what else happens. So I saw it today. Rosemary's Baby, $2. Gotta check that out. So looking forward to that. Next up, Clint Eastwood motion picture. His directorial debut, actually. It's Play Misty for Me. Another one I haven't seen, but I just think it looks cool. The scream you hear may be your own. As a thriller, I read the plot line, and as a thriller, it sounds awesome. So kind of curious to see that. This is the 1971 movie. Released by MCA Home Video. So, kind of curious. Next up, Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte. Another 48 Hours. I had the first one, 48 Hours, so I thought I'd get this one. Complete the collection, So, that's it for the first store we went to. And then we found a used bookstore. And on the window it said, DVDs, VHS. So we're like, oh, VHS, let's go check it out. Not expecting much. But let me tell you, we hit the mother lode. It was just unbelievable. We must have spent like an hour there just going through the movies, and I found so much rare stuff. I'm about to show it to you right now, but I've been thinking about it all day. That was earlier today in the afternoon, but I'm still thinking about that store, how awesome it was. Like, I never bought so many VHSs all at once. Like all together today, I bought like 20 some VHSs. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get to them. I'll start with the big cases. Trilogy of Terror. This is an Anchor Bay release. And I'll show you something. What's cool about the Anchor Bay plastic cases is that the insert actually has like trivia on the other side. See? So that's pretty cool. This movie I've never seen, so I don't quite know what to expect, but I've heard it often comes up when I watch like movie updates or people talking about movies, it's often brought up. So I found it, got a little curious, so can't wait to check that out. So moving right along, in the awesome, super duper awesome, wicked VHS collections. I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. Magic. Yeah. A lot of these I haven't seen, by the way, so I can't tell you much about them. But this one here I've heard about. It's got a great cast: Anthony Hopkins, Anne Margaret, Burgess Meredith, and Ed Lauder. From what I understand, it's just it's a dummy, like a ventriloquist dummy, who's like evil or something to that effect. And I can't help but think of that series of books, Goosebumps. You remember those? There was one. I don't remember the title of the book. I think it was Night of the Dummy or something to that effect. I can't help but think of that. But this is going to be a little scarier, I hope. So yeah, magic. This is rare and hard to find. I never see it anywhere. So looking forward to that. Moving right along, this one I had never heard of, and I read the story in the back of the case, and it sounds pretty awesome. It's called The New Kids. The cover box is all cut up and a little worn out, but no, this looks awesome. It stars Lori Loughlin. She played Becky or Rebecca in Full House. Great show. So yeah, basically it's a brother and sister. If I understand correctly, they move into a new town. Their parents are killed in a car crash, and in this new town that they're in, there's these bullies, and they pick on them, and they want to get together with a chick, and you know, there's something about fighting to the death in a great ending sequence, apparently. So I don't know. I read that and I was like, awesome. Got to try this out. And it's directed by Sean S. Cunningham, director of the original Friday the 13th. So thought it has potential. Moving right along. Oh, this looks awesome. This is something I never heard of. I never heard of this movie, but just the case. I was reading through it and I'm like, man, this looks totally up my alley. And check this out. Slaughterhouse Rock. I mean, come on. How badass does that look? Seriously, take a good look at this. Man, it looks great. It says here, winner, 1987 Silver Scroll Award, the Academy of Science Fiction. The Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror. So this just looks awesome. Check the tagline: Alcatraz. For 39 years, it held society's most depraved killers. Now it's home to something even worse. You know, it puts you in suspense. You're like, whoa, what's in Alcatraz? What's going on? So I can't wait to watch it. A big selling point for me is this little bubble here says, Killer Soundtrack by Devo. Devo! I love Devo. So, man, it just looks... Check out the back there. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it looks like right up my alley. Cheesy 80s horror. Really looking forward to that one. Got lots more to go through. Let's keep going. This one's called Crazy Moon from 1986. New World Video release. It's got young Kiefer Sutherland, and from what I understand, he plays like this fanatic of like music. He loves big band music, and he meets a girl who's deaf. So that's about all I read into him. I'm like, hey, that's a pretty interesting plot line. I'll give it a try. It looks, you know, like a perfect cheesy 80s romance, you know. I'm a sucker for those from time to time, so thought I'd try it out. It looks rare too. I've never even heard of it. So my motto is the rarer the better. So yeah, Crazy Moon.